Alright, what's up guys? We are back for a new build series. We're going to be working on my 2019 CRF450L. It is a enduro bike, dirt bike, supermoto. I use it for all kinds of things. It's one bike, do it all. So I have 3 sets of wheels, full dirt, supermoto, and then a 50/50 tire for like just dual sporting around. I do have a video up of all the mods I've already done to the bike, and I'm going to be going a little further. This bike in stock form is not the greatest. It's known to be kind of shitty, and it takes a lot of modifications, and yeah, just to make it a better overall bike. So this video we're just going to go over some parts, start tearing down the bike. I'm going to try and wrap up all these videos in a quick tutorial kind of thing and not stretch them out over so many episodes. So in this video, I just want to show you guys some of the parts I got recently and why I got them and what I'm trying to achieve out of them. Alright, so first things up, we'll start on this side of the bench. So I have a CRF450RX camshaft right from Honda. And I got all the parts you need with it. Valve springs, these little rocker arms, and a new gasket for the head. So I got this part because I did a track day last year in supermoto form, and man, where the CRF 450Rs and like the Kawasaki Rs, the full-on like non-street legal bikes, they were really pulling on me. So I started doing some research. San Diego Powerhouse has a camshaft you can buy that's a drop-in, and supposedly it works pretty good. And I work for Honda, so I thought it'd be a little better and cheaper just to grab these through my workshop and try and fit them in. I have heard there is clearance issues where you do need to, I think, mill off 1 millimeter in this area to fit in the cap, and I do have access to a lathe, so that shouldn't be hard for me to do. Once I get the head apart, I'll figure it out. Next up, we got some Motard foot pegs. I got these because they raise up a little bit, and when I'm doing supermoto, I can just throw on these little caps underneath, and I can have a slider now. Because when you lean real hard on the supermoto, it tends to drag your foot, and that's not the greatest. Alright, next we'll jump over to this. This is in the trees, in the tight, twisty, turning trees. Because when I hop on somebody else's like KTM or something, man, does the front end just flick over so quickly. It's more of a design trail bike. So that's why I picked up these. It's going to be a big game changer, I think, for this bike, and looking forward to putting these on and sharing my feedback with you guys. Next up, because I did the triple clamps, I was worried about now like the fast speed manners of the bike. So I went and got a GPR steering stabilizer. That's the part number there. It is for a 450R. So that being said too, this is for a 450R. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to mount the tachometer still. So this bolts in this area, I guess like this, and then it comes down. So I'm going to powder coat this black because I don't know why it's not black, but, and then this kit does come with the bar clamps that are the PH, I forget the name of them. They have a little rubber in them, and it's supposed to prevent like vibration. I can't run those. I'm going to have to run these for the steering stabilizer, but this is also not cheap to get it here in Canada. These things two together are like $2 grand. So this is a big upgrade for me, and I think it's going to really change the bike. So while I'm doing all these things, I'm going to be tearing down the bike. I do powder coating, so you know I might as well do a full build on it. I'm going to powder coat the frame, swing arm. While I'm in there, I have brand new all balls swing arm and shock bearing kit. And then I'm gonna change the front sprocket on the bike for some single track. Trying to change the gearing a little bit. Currently I ride single track in second gear, and I would like the RPMs to pick up a little bit where I can now ride the bike in third gear on single track. I have a new chain slider for when it's apart, and then I picked up this primary drive chain slider block. So yeah, let's start tearing the bike apart. Yeah, this bike's going to be pretty crazy in the end. Stay tuned. Once it's all together, it's going to look pretty crazy. I'm changing up the plastics a bit, changing up the graphics kit a little bit. It's going to look crazy. Probably one of the most modified CRF450Ls out there. Once I do put the cam in, I'm going to have to dyno the bike again. So I'm going to bring the camera along and bring it down to the dyno shop and see how much I'm putting down to the wheel. And then once I start getting this bike out on the trails and out on the road, I will also be posting up some videos and sharing my feedback. So subscribe, stick along.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, I got the engine out. It was kind of a shit show taking the engine out of the frame. I should have strapped it down from the pegs down to here somehow, down to here. I thought I had it strapped around pretty good, but the frame still came loose. But I got it out without dropping it. It's pretty easy. I did have to take off this rubber boot to just slide out of the frame that way, and it was easier because the exhaust port is on this side. Alright guys, done taking the bike apart for now. Probably wrap up this video here any minute. Yeah, taking the bike apart in my basement was pretty interesting. It's nice and warm in there and everything, so I might as well take advantage of it. I drained all the fluids, oil, coolant, fuel before doing any of this because I kind of knew I was doing it. But yeah, don't judge me for doing that in the basement. Anyways, I got everything here laid out on the table that I'm kind of going to be restoring or working on. I brought the parts out to the shop. The engine, I'm obviously going to be taking off the head and powder coating the valve cover and engine cases here. We need to be doing that RX camshaft in that. The frame, we'll just powder coating it. Exhaust, I'll be ceramic coating the exhaust pipe and then powder coating the can part. And then I'm going to put some new 4-stroke packing in there. I still got to take apart the swing arm a little bit, these parts, and get the bearings out, get it ready for sandblasting and powder coating. I'm still not sure on all the on all the colors I'm going to be doing for this bike, but I just want to make it look fresh and brand new and be a little bit unique compared to all the other ones I've been seeing. But yeah, I guess next step up, I'll be powder coating all this, and then probably be tinkering with the engine, trying to fit that camshaft in there. I heard it's not just a straight swap, which I thought it was, but we shall see. I'll be the guinea pig for all you guys, so stay tuned. Yeah, when this bike's done, I'll be bringing out the camera to wherever I take it, bike shows, supermoto, you know, 50/50 dual sporting, and then full 100% off-road, non-DOT tire, single track, stuff like that. So subscribe, stay tuned, and thanks for watching.